Hey, Mark Shepard here, honesthypnosis.com, and I'm trying a new camera angle, so we'll see how it works. I had two thoughts, and they're separate. This is the most recent one down here in blue, and I'm going to go with that since that's the most recent. The other one I had last night and wrote it down. The question is, if happiness is a process that can be repeated at will, doesn't it make total and complete sense to learn that process, to learn how to do that process? Because NLP teaches us in the section about strategies in the NLP training that I do, we talk about the components of behavior and how literally step by step you can recreate any particular emotion at any particular time by going literally through the visual, auditory, kinesthetic sequence that causes the emotion to happen in you. And once you know how to make a certain emotion happen, well, then pretty much you stay in the good emotions and you turn off the ones that aren't good, unless it feels really good to feel the emotion. For example, a dear friend of mine recently left and moved away, and I felt sadness, right? That's an emotion that sometimes is pleasurable to experience, right? And then at some point, okay, I have felt sad long enough. Now it's time to feel happy again. Boom, if you know how you're wired and how you literally, what pictures you show yourself, what you say to yourself, what feelings you focus on, whether things are, clear or blurry or in color or black and white in your mind, all kinds of things that can happen on your mental movie screen. If you know what those things are, then you can literally create your current emotion to be one of empowerment, joy, gratitude, fulfillment, happiness, pleasure, excitement, instead of whatever you used to feel on a routine basis, right? So that's ultimately what NLP is all about. Neuro-linguistic programming. I would prefer it to be called neuro-linguistic processing, because NLP is a process model of the human being. In fact, you know what? Screw it. Let's start calling it neuro-linguistic processing. It's not a trademark name, so let's adjust it to what it's actually describing. A program kind of makes people think like someone can program them. Well, you can only program yourself. That's what Honest Hypnosis is all about. And NLP is one of the cornerstones of my practice. I mean, literally NLP is a form of hypnosis, but it's also a map of the human mind. Well, what is hypnosis? But how to communicate with your own mind. It all makes sense. So neuro-linguistic processing is a form of honest hypnosis, and what's beautiful about it is you can learn how you do what you do, and then you can take charge of what you do, and you can create an entirely new personality. If you don't like the way you used to be and you want to be something different, you can literally reprogram yourself to do a different process and to get a different result, to focus on different thoughts and get different results. So that's what I teach in my NLP training. And just so you know, yesterday I moved my Modern Jedi NLP training program, which is a huge audio set with a massive workbook that goes with it, and it's part of my NLP certification program. And I have just moved it over to Honest Hypnosis. I'm moving all my courses here so that you can really get the full scope of what it is that I'm talking about. Every day I focus on one thought or one positive takeaway, one technique, one tool that you can apply in your life. And ultimately, my NLP training is all of these tools mapped out in a training program so you can learn to use them as efficiently as possible. Easier, faster, better. Ultimately, NLP is modeling, is finding out what other people do and literally breaking it down in a repeatable, easy to remember way so that you can get the same result. And that is in process of being brought into my Honest Hypnosis website, and will be available soon. And I'm going to offer a discount as soon as it is available, as soon as we have the actual buying and logging in process figured out. My NLP practitioner training will be available for the first time in a long time, online in a recorded format. And there will be more about that later. But my time is up. I want you today to take away the idea that you are literally creating whatever emotions you're experiencing and make the conscious decision to choose the good ones. And you can even ask yourself a why or a how question to help program that into your unconscious mind. Why do I choose the kinds of thoughts to think that lead to the kinds of emotions I want to feel? Why do I focus my mind on the thoughts that create the kind of emotions I want to feel? All right, so repeat that today and practice it. I love you. You're doing great work. And I'll see you in the next one when I talk about this little statement up here. All right, thanks.